In this video, I want to go over more detail on mismatched frame rates and how you can correct these in your project. I did touch on this a bit in the previous video, but let's get into more detail. So if you pull a movie in and you get this red text over here saying the frame rate is mismatched, it's quite easy to fix. All you have to do is first check what the frame rate is on the video file by going to the pool, which is Command P on the Mac or Control P on the PC. Then over here, this is the video file. And as you can see, for more info, this is a 30 frames per second video. And I've purposely changed the frame rates on this project. If I go to Project and go to Project Setup, you can see here that I've set the frame rates to 25 frames per second. Now, there's two things you can do. First, you can just click here, and from the drop-down menu, choose the frame rate, and that'll correct the issue. Now, what you can also do is if you go to Project Setup, I'm just going to change that back to 25 frames per second. You can click Get Frame Rate from Video. So this is going to look at the video info and then change the frame rate to match for you. So as you can see, that switched it to 30 frames per second. Now, just another thing to note, sometimes when the frame rate isn't matched up, you can still open up the player and it still plays back. But it's always good practice to make sure that you're working to the correct frame rate. So I'll go back to the project setup and get that frame rate from the video. Now, this is if you've created a new project and you pull in a new video and you want to set the frame rate. But what if you've already started working in a project at a specific frame rate? Maybe the editor or video producer sends you an updated video and you want to pull this in to amend your project. And it comes up with a different frame rate than a previous video. Then instead of trying to change the project frame rates of an already work in progress song, rather convert your video with a video converter tool and then pull it into your project. So in the next video, let's take a look at how you can convert your video if you need to pull a video into your project and make sure that it runs correctly in the video engine in Cubase. Catch you in the next video.